for a chocolate in Decatur. Let me tell you something about Morgan Harper. She could well be the next Tracy Chapman, and our staff discovered her at a local coffee house. She has played bus terminals, parks, shelters. She's played everywhere. The words are deep. Her voice is incredible. Take a look.
Flies passing by, catching me, and I'm saying, hey, you better catch a ride. If you plan to stay alive, but on the road, we're 21, 21.
She has a voice that will absolutely stun you.
Making you say, hey, I'll fall asleep in the middle of the street if it makes me feel more complete with my life.
Singing and writing lyrics far beyond her years.
You better catch a ride if you're planning to stay alive.
Morgan Harper is only 17 and already she's being compared to the likes of folk rock superstar Tracy Chapman.
I started playing guitar originally, and then I didn't even really know that I could sing. And I always sang, but I never really had a passion for it. But my grandfather, he actually, he said, hey, Morgan, come in the room one day. And he had his guitars out, and I just fell in love right there. And he let me take 1 or 2 guitars home. And I started teaching myself and looking up things. And from that, I started putting my poetry to songs, and I started thinking that way. And that's how I started, and that was about 3 years ago. You'll never see the sun at midnight, light a fire in the rain, go swimming in a storm, take on a hurricane.
Virtually undiscovered, Harper has been playing mostly coffee houses and going to college. That's right. 17 and entering her 2nd year of college.
I have influences from everywhere, from Johnny Cash to the Eagles and to old hymns. I mean, I just pull from everywhere and put it all together. I'm now falling, I'm now flying.
A few months before Hurricane Katrina hit, Morgan Harper wrote a song called Drowning as a metaphor for those drowning in their circumstances, their plight ignored. Now when she sings the words, they are haunting.
Somehow you had to know that they weren't waving, they were drowning in a sea of everything that had gone wrong. It was a song talking about how we see people in their situations, yet we don't always really notice. And the hook of the song says they weren't waving, they were drowning. And quite ironically, a few months after I wrote this song, Hurricane Katrina happened. So it was kind of dubbed as a hurricane song, and I began singing it for different relief centers throughout Atlanta. I'm now falling, I'm now flying. Oh, how can we not see with someone shouting?
She's already compiled close to 200 songs, and when she's not singing in church, she's volunteering at homeless shelters or helping the elderly.
I believe you can't find the end or the bottom. She's very deep, very prolific in her language and lyrics and her music and just her style of music. She's able to reach many age groups.
And they were falling, and they were crying.
Once there was a lady on her way to a drug rehab center, and she just jumped out and sang a song to it, encouraged her. We ran into the lady about 2 weeks ago. She was singing at Stone Mountain Park, and the lady gave a hug and said, that song that you sang encouraged me. And the lady has been free from drugs for about 8 or 9 months.
How can we not see when someone is shouting? How can we not see someone is drowning?
Wow. You just get the chills from hearing that. The song about Hurricane Katrina. We're going to hear so